from the corners of the country, from the cities and the farms, with years and years of living tucked up underneath their arms. They walk away from everything just to see a dream come true. So God bless the boys who make the noise on 16th Avenue. There's a quiet little cafe in the middle of this town, where they gather up the poets every night and in the round. And they sing the songs that made them great and the songs you never knew, the ones they say they'll never play on 16th Avenue.
Well, give me a reason to leave this behind. Well, I'm tired of the anthill, I need a mountain to climb. And I'm weary of trouble, hanging on like chains. And I'm begging for something that is not the same. Oh, there is a desert that runs through the night. Sometimes I lay down and I sit in my mind, and I'm aching to find it, and I ache for the call. I'm only a prisoner till I'm over the wall. Well, if you see my baby, if you see my love, tell him that you saw me flying like a dove. And I want you to tell him, make sure you tell him all, that I'm only a prisoner till I'm over the wall. Yeah, if you see my baby, if you see my love, you better tell him that you saw me flying like a dove. Well, I want you to tell him, make sure you tell him all, that you're only a prisoner till you're over the wall. There is a desert that I got to find. It runs forever in the cool of the night. I don't know where it's going, Lord, I hear its call, and I'm only a prisoner. Yeah, I'm only a prisoner till I'm over the wall. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the Bluebird Cafe, Nashville, Tennessee. We're so proud that y'all all came out tonight on a evening like this. You're getting a big treat because probably two of the best looking, best singing, best writing men are in the house with me. Keith Urban, right here on my left.
Thank you, Leslie.
And the great Harley Allan, who we all aspire to be like.
And Warner Brother recording artist Leslie Satcher singing it for a song for y'all.
Thank you.
And sing it mighty fine, too, I should
Thank
add.
you, and I want you to give me a gold star because I made up the last two verses. Sang them wrong. And I just kept thinking, I got to rhyme with wall. So I was just going, go, 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 call, all, ball.
Wow.
It's got to rhyme with wall.
Wow.
So there you go.
It's like, whose line is it anyway?
Buddy, it is.
Completely
hey,
on,
Mac
man.
Davis.
That's good.
Mac Davis used to make them up on the spot.
Really?
You know? Yeah.
We'll do a song for y'all that Gary Allan's got on his last album. Well, I hope it's not his last album.
I hope not either.
Yeah, because you got 2 on the new one.
I got 2 on the new one.
And I've only got 1. But this song, I love to hear where people come up with their songs, and Leslie's always got some great story. Probably not true.
It's all true. Honestly.
But this song is about, I think we all go through a point in our life where, we wish we were different than we are, and when you're young, you want to be somebody else. When I was a kid, I wanted to be Keith Urban. But, you want to be richer or thinner or bigger, whatever. But this is what this song's about. It's called Learning to Live with Me. Which has been one heck of a job, I can tell you that. With a tan, Einstein with a plan. I used to wish that I was cool as I could be, but now I'm learning to live with me. Is anybody satisfied with who they really are? You could be the moon and still be jealous of the stars. You gotta learn to swim if you can't walk upon the sea. So I'm learning to live with me. Big Duke way out west. But I know the way I am is how I'm gonna be. And so I'm learning to live with me. Is anybody satisfied with who they really are? You could be the moon and still be jealous of the stars. You gotta learn to swim if you can't walk upon the sea. So I'm learning to live, learning to forgive. I'm learning to live with me. Pick one, Keith. Anybody satisfied with who they really are? You could be the moon and still be the sea. So I'm learning to live, I'm learning to forgive, I'm learning to live with me.
I might do a song I wrote with Harley. We've written a couple, several actually. So this is absolutely two of my favorite songwriters in the whole world sitting right here tonight. By the way, just love you guys, man. It's constantly inspiring.
Oh, I thought you meant you and her. I was about half a man. That wasn't very nice.
This is actually a song that was probably subconsciously inspired by a period in my life when Harley was absolutely there for me. And I slept on his laundry floor a couple of times, and I'm really glad you were there. And we turned a song around about the particular thing and turned it into a song about being addicted to a woman, which I've definitely been and still am. The song is called Under the Influence of Love. Gotta go and see someone and talk about what I've become. It's beginning to get the best of me. I never was a drinking man, but now I finally understand how something can bring you to your knees. I'm addicted to two blue eyes, intoxicated by you every night. I can feel you running through my blood. I'm under the influence of love. It's got a hold of me and it won't let go. It's on the verge of being out of control. It's got me climbing the walls and walking the floor. I can't seem to get enough of you. Oh, it's all I ever wanna do. And I keep craving you more and more. I'm addicted to two blue eyes, intoxicated by you every night. I can feel you running through my blood. I'm under the influence of love. Baby, what am I supposed to do? I've become dependent on you. I'm addicted to two blue eyes, intoxicated by you every night. I can feel you running through my blood. I'm under the influence of love.
been gone for 10 long days, burning up that interstate. Well, he's got to run from coast to coast. Well, I got one more night to go. Oh, I love a man with 18 wheels, 70 feet of polished steel. Baby makes his living on the road. Well, he just called from Baton Rouge, so one more stop and he'll be through. Then he's mine until it's time to roll. Well, his home away from home is in the house at Peterbilt. Well, I love a man with 18 wheels. Yeah, I love a man with 18 wheels. Can't wait to hear that sound of that big diesel gearing down. Yeah, we gon' have a lot of lovesick kids. We gon' make up for the nights we missed. Well, I love a man with 18 wheels, 70 feet of polished steel. Baby makes his living on the road. Well, he just called from Baton Rouge, so one more stop and he'll be through. Then he's mine until it's time to roll. Well, his home away from home is in the house at Peterbilt. Oh, I love a man with 18 wheels. Yeah, I love a man with 18 wheels. Yeah, I love a man with 18 wheels. Thank you. Thank you, Keith. Thank you.
Do y'all a song that I wrote with my buddy Gary Cotton. This is one of the songs on Allan's new record. It's called Life or Love. And it goes something like, well, actually it goes exactly like this. So when you hear the record, you'll remember me doing it. It'll sound familiar to you if you hear the record. Well, I try to stay on the straight and narrow, but I walk a crooked path. And I felt worthy of forgiveness and deserving heaven's wrath. Right on the money and off by a mile, ahead of my time and way out of style. But I'm hanging tough, I ain't had enough, I ain't giving up on life or love. I try to stay away from the bottle, but I reach out for the glass. And I try to hold back on the throttle, but I still run out of gas. I've been an angel, but never a saint. Hung with the devil, don't nobody faint. 'Cause I'm hanging tough, I ain't had enough, I ain't giving up on life or love. Yesterday's history, today is a chance. Tomorrow's a mystery, so I'm making plans to keep hanging tough. I ain't had enough, I ain't giving up on life or love.
great, Harley.
Wow, you look good.
Grab a waffle later on? Or?
Yeah, a little raisin toast, man. Yeah, Waffle House raisin toast is good. Yes.
Well, you know, the great thing about being bisexual, it doubles your chances of scoring, so...
Harley.
Not that we are, I mean, just
Harley.
kind of figured that out on my own. I mean, hey. Now, Leslie, don't start preaching to me, honey. It was a joke, okay?
Mama is sitting right back there.
Mama was laughing like hell. You ought to seen her.
Is she drinking a margarita? Every time we come down here, she tries to get them to fix her a frozen margarita, and she goes, I want a margarita. And they're like, we don't fix frozen drinks, but I want a margarita. You take noodle liquor.
Mama, it's good to see you. You're my mama, too. I kind of feel that way. And since this plays in the South, I can say that.
Oh.
My mom's up north. See, I'm always thinking, son. Working all the time.
Well, it rhymes with thinking.
Oh,
we might let you move to Canada for that one. That was pretty good.
What is that you said about Canada the other day, Harley?
I said they started the country and nobody showed up.
That's right. Our Canadian friends weren't too happy about that.
All right, this is the current single we have out right now, and thank you. Two members from the Go-Go's came to town to do a songwriting trip and spend a week songwriting with different folks in Nashville. And a mutual friend of mine put me together with them for a day. And in all honesty, I had no idea what we would come up with. I thought nothing. And we started a couple of different songs, and I was trying to figure out a neat way to get out of the writing session because it wasn't going anywhere. And right at the last minute, after a couple of hours of tossing around ideas, Charlotte Caffrey suggested this title, But for the Grace of God. And I loved the title and started warbling the chorus. And Jane Wheatland did some lyrics, and before we knew it, we had the whole song finished. And it's called But for the Grace of God. Well, I can hear the neighbors, they're arguing again. And there hasn't been peace on our street since who knows when. Well, I don't mean to listen in, but the shouting is so loud. I turn up the radio to drown it out. And silently I say a little prayer. But for the grace of God, go on. I must have been born a lucky guy. Heaven only knows how I've been blessed with the gift of your love. And I look around and all I see is your happiness embracing me. Oh Lord, I'd be lost, but for the grace of God. Well, I can see that old man, he's walking past our door. And I've been told that he's rich, but he seems so poor. Yes, he does. 'Cause no one comes to call on him, and his phone, it never rings. He wanders through his empty home, surrounded by his things. And silently I say I say a little prayer, you know I do. But for the grace of God, go I must have been born a lucky guy. Heaven only knows how I've been blessed with a gift of your love. And I look around and all I see is your happiness embracing me. Oh Lord, I'd be lost but for the grace of God. Oh, and I look around and all I see is your happiness embracing me. Oh Lord, I'd be lost but for the grace of God. Oh Lord, I'd be lost but for the grace of God, I'd be lost. Thank you.
When I first got here, I didn't know anything about songwriters. I didn't know you could get paid to do it for a living. I wanted to be Reba McEntire. So I was playing not too long after I had learned about playing in these little clubs downtown at a bar that had 2 Haydite blocks on either end and 2 2x12s as the bar. And you could only get Michelob and Pepsi. I thought I was in high cotton. Anyways, one night we're playing there, and there was a bunch of people I didn't know. And, of course, when you're from Texas, you're always the hostess. So I talked to these man and woman after the show, and I said, "Are y'all having a good time in Nashville?" I thought they were tourists. And the man said, "Yeah," and his wife about falls over laughing. And I thought, well, she's having a real good time. Anyways, I was standing there, and I said, "Well, have you seen everything?" And they said, "Yeah, last night we were out at that Opry House." And I said, "Well," I said, "they had a big show out there last night. Did you get in?" They said, "Yeah, we had good seats." And I said, "Where'd you sit?" And the man said, "We sat on the 3rd row." And I said, "Boy, this is somebody, I don't know who this is." And I said, "I'm sorry, I don't know who you are." I said, are you a songwriter or a singer?" And he said, "I'm a songwriter." I said, "Did you win an award last night?" And he said, "You sure did." And I said, "What did you win?" And he's thinking, this girl doesn't have a clue. He said, "I won that Song of the Year for Chiseled in Stone." It was Max D. Barnes. And I was very embarrassed, but I made a fast friend with him by being honest. And he started signing my songs at $100 a pop. I thought I was really doing good there. We were getting to eat. That was a good thing. Anyways, we wrote this song not too long ago, and he came to me with one line, and he said, "Can you make anything out of this line?" And I said, I could see the whole song from the one line. And then we wrote it, and it's turned out to be a good thing for both of us. Where his wheels left the road, broken glass and twisted steel were the only traces left of that worn-out Oldsmobile. Oh, the mist hung on that mountain like a winter overcoat, and the deputies found him where his wheels left the road. Well, he had left the Diamond Horseshoe, drank that whiskey river dry. That's the tale the sheriff told to his sister and his wife. They could claim their dear beloved at the White Oak Funeral Home, and if they wanted, they would show them where his wheels left the road. And now they're bringing food and flowers to the front door of his home, and they've placed a little cross truth will soon be buried. There's a secret no one knows. He was not out on that highway when his wheels left the road. It was back in that old barroom in the smoking neon lights, and he was dancing with a woman about the time he crossed the line. Well, in the back room of the Horseshoe, wedding ring down in his coat, he took her in his arms. He took her in his arms, and these wheels left the road. Where his wheels left the road, broken glass and twisted steel were the only traces left of that worn-out Oldsmobile. Oh, the mist hung on that mountain like a winter overcoat, and the deputies found him where his wheels left the road. Thank you.
I was right with a friend of mine named Sean Camp, who's a great singer-songwriter one day. Sean's in rehab now, and I'm proud of him. No, just kidding. Me and Keith were in rehab together, and the sad part was the guy that remember the guy got run over by a steamroller? It was in there, and he was in room 221, 222, and 223.
That is so lame.
It's like to work that in. Anyway, me and Sean was writing, and we couldn't think of nothing to write about, and so we did. We ended up being a pretty good song. So it's called The Cornstalk. 3 foot tall and growing steady. They won't pick me till they know I'm ready. I'm gonna be a tall corn stalk. I'm not alone here in this ground. Got lots of friends all gathered round. We're gonna be some tall corn stalks. Row by row, that's by us, gets the farmer in the morning and the crows at dusk. Hope that mule watches where it walks, 'cause a lifetime's short for a tall corn stalk. Last week we had an awful storm. We lost a row of Indian corn. I'm gonna be a tall corn stalk. I've had the good sunshine all day. I've got the rain to wash my face. I'm gonna be a tall corn stalk. Row by row, that's my hus, gets the farmer in the morning and the crows at dusk. Hope that mule watches where it walks, 'cause a lifetime short for a tall corn stalk. Take it once, bro. Marty Robbins, what? It makes me shake and makes me shudder when I think of salt and butter. I'm gonna be a tall corn stalk. We thank the Lord for one small favor. That farmer started buying toilet paper. I'm gonna be a tall corn stalk. Row by row, that's my husk. It's the farmer in the morning and the crows at dusk. Hope that mule watches where it walks, 'cause a lifetime short for a tall corn stalk. Yeah, lifetime short for a tall corn stalk.
That harmony there, Dad.
Yeah. Leslie always gets hot flashes when I sing that song.
You're so full of it. Debbie, how do you live with him? Mercy.
You sitting over here giving it this stuff while I'm singing that song.
That should make you feel at home like porch picking.
Country girl right there now, folks.
I'm hotter than hot. I pulled up.
Come on. Let it go there, Leslie.
Big Daddy had kin in the Georgia hills. They never did have lights, drew their water from a well. Well, him and Uncle Ed set out from Texas, gonna make that Georgia trip. They took a 32 Buick back in 1956. They went looking for a woman named Maddie Freeman. Last of Big Daddy's living kin. Well, they found that old woman in a rundown shack on a farm 100 years old. Big Daddy said the sight of it shook his soul. He said, when rough gets rough, the tough get tough. Tough do without when there ain't enough. Well, kin is your kin, and you better stand by 'em. Rich or hard luck, pride is the only thing thicker than blood. Well, they told the time Maddie caught a man trespassing. He called that old woman to stand her ground. Well, he shot her and Maddie shot him. It didn't kill either one of them, but he never crossed her 12 gauge again. So when rough got rough, old Maddie got tough. Tough do without when there ain't enough. Kin is your kin, and you better stand by 'em. Rich or hard luck, pride is the only thing thicker than blood. Big Daddy said, baby, you ain't never been hot till you laid ringing wet all night on a mountain cot. Well, I opened the window just a bit, and that old woman, she had a running fit. She said, where's your head, boy? You want to wake up dead? Up here when rough gets rough, the tough get tough. Tough do without when there ain't enough. Well, kin is your kin, boy, you better stand by 'em. Hot and hard luck, pride is the only thing thicker than blood. Well, the only thing left of that trip is one snapshot, and I've got it. I can look at my past, posed by a wood stack. Big Daddy's words come rolling back. You better thank the Lord, girl, when you lay down cool. My granddaddy had kin way up in the Georgia hills. They never did have lights, drew their water from a well. Well, him and Uncle Ed set out from Texas, gonna make that Georgia trip. They took a 32 Buick back in 1956. Thank you.
was leaving up through Mississippi. I was only passing through, but the police up in Memphis, they can give a man the blues. I didn't lose like I was supposed to, and that casino man got mad. Said the fat man to the lawman, get him back and you get half. I'm on the wrong side of the barbed wire, all alone I can't make bail. It makes a man miss Mississippi in that Shelby County jail. Now the wardens new sunglasses, they sure do look like mine. You better bring your daddy's money across that Shelby County line. I'm on the wrong side of the barbed wire, all alone I can't make bail. It makes a man miss Mississippi in that Shelby County jail. Freight train heading south where I want to, but I can't till my 30 days are through. Oh, what else can a poor boy do? Stay away from that casino and go back home if you got one. I'm gonna kiss the ground in my hometown when my time in here is done. I'm on the wrong side of the barbed wire, all alone I can't make bail. It makes a man less Mississippi in that Shelby County jail. I'm on the wrong side of the barbed wire, all alone I can't make bail. It Thank you.